version 5. Obviously Symbian is Nokia's own operating system, but what we tend to do is we give it the Samsung look and feel. So customers are used to Samsung devices, can pick it up and play with it straight away. There's no complications involved. And part of the way that we make it look and feel like a Samsung is, number one, we give you the widget screen. Basically, widgets are shortcuts to information either on the phone or on the internet. An example of one that's on the phone is the cake. If anybody's birthday was registered in the phone, it would tell me whose birthday it was today. These are then draggable off the screen, and then what we can then also do is use one that goes onto the internet. For example, the Samsung Fun Club. By tapping on that, we would then go straight to the Samsung Fun Club. Unfortunately, we don't have internet access on these devices at the moment, so I can't show you that. And then when you're done, just drag him off the screen again. Would decide to play up, wouldn't it?
No problem, no.
There we go. If you flick the screen this way, you've then got the contacts, and the contacts can either be sorted via name or by photo. So I could take a photo of yourself, load it up onto the photo contacts, add your name, your number to it, and then all I do is tap your face and it rings you. And then also, we pull the screen this way, and we've got the main menu. Fingers crossed, there we go. So again, it is Symbian, but it still looks and feels like a Samsung. Operationally wise, you've got standard contacts as well. And then also, we have text message. With text messaging, you've got several keypads. You've got the normal alphanumeric, or we can go for a full screen QWERTY or handwriting recognition. With the handwriting, it's a simple case of, my handwriting is atrocious, I apologise, and it converts it into the letter you want, or playing up now. Full screen QWERTY. So just traditional full QWERTY screen. So that's your text and your contacts. One of the main features that this device has got as well is the new navigation service on here. It uses Route 66, but using a built-in compass, as well as being able to give you turn-by-turn driving directions, it can give you turn-by-turn walking directions. One of the big problems with GPS is that it's actually quicker than you can walk.
Yes.
So it gets confused, it doesn't know which direction you're travelling. So what this does is it uses the satellites to work out the route, but it uses the built-in compass to work out which way you're walking and whether you're walking in the right direction. So if we go into the options, we can search, we can go to somewhere nearby.
Una bussola interna. Una bussola interna.
So we can find a bank, for instance. And because it uses a GPS, although we haven't got direct SATs in here, we're now going to be able to use the GSM network to give us a rough idea of where to go. We can pick a bank, any bank will do, and then drive to or walk to, so it swaps between the two technologies.
Let's return.
So it's given us a rough idea of where we are, and then it will give us directions of how to get there. So that's the sat-nav side of things. What we've also got built into it, which we can't demonstrate at the minute, but we've got a new social networking service. It uses Gypsy. Basically, Gypsy is one of these new social networking websites. The difference with this is that it uses geotagging information. So a classic example would be we could take a photo of the Samsung stand with the geotagging selected, upload it to our Gypsy website account, and then I could log on and I could see that you today are at the Samsung stand, and if I want to, then get the directions via GPS of how to get to the Samsung stand. Or you can take a picture of a monument and say what's near this monument, and the Gypsy site will tell you that there's a restaurant 100 yards away. And then another feature that it's also got, which will be available once it's launched, is I can find my friends that are also on the Gypsy. So as long as you've got your GPS turned on, I can get directions to where you are. That is switchable off, because obviously not everyone's going to want to be found, are they? It's going to be quite strange. The major thing that it's got is the world's largest AMOLED screen at 3.7 inches on a mobile phone. Obviously there are bigger AMOLED TVs out there, but on a mobile it's the biggest AMOLED. Basically AMOLED is an active matrix organic screen. The beauty of active matrix is that it's 3 times quicker than a standard organic. As well as having an 8 megapixel camera, which gives really sharp images, you've also got a video recording mode which supports 720p, so I can actually record in HD.
Which frame?
24 frames per second, 24. So just to give you an idea, and then we can play that back. So that's been recorded in 720p and it's playing back in 720p. So it's full HD recording. The other thing it will do is play back full HD movies. I don't have any movies on here, but if you go to the next stand, the guys there can show you that. It looks amazing. It's absolutely brilliant.